Hey, what's going on, everybody? Welcome to Quick Break Games and welcome to a brand new video about LEGO Star Wars The Skywalker Saga, the massive new LEGO game coming out from TT Games on April 5th, 2022. We are less than a month away from this game now, which is pretty crazy considering it's been nearly 3 years since this game was first announced back at E3 2019. But in this video, we're going to be talking about all of the new DLC information that we got last week. I have not covered this in a video yet on my channel. It can actually be a little bit confusing as to when we're actually getting all of these DLC characters, because I think it should just be simple. I think they should just release everything on the same day, but they've kind of staggered this release over the span of about a month, so it can get kind of confusing about when we're going to be getting things, who has access to these DLCs, and all that kind of stuff. So we're going to be breaking it all down in this video. So if you like what you see so far, be sure to give this video a like or dislike it. If not, subscribe for more content like this. We not only cover LEGO Star Wars The Skywalker Saga, but we cover all the other LEGO games as well. So if you like LEGO games, you're going to want to stick to Quick Break Games. But okay, in this video we're going to be talking about this article from Gematsu.com, I believe is how you pronounce it. I think this is the best one in terms of breaking down all the DLC information. It says, LEGO Star Wars The Skywalker Saga Character Collection Season Pass Detailed. 7 downloadable content packs with playable characters from across the Star Wars galaxy. Alright, it says publisher Warner Brothers Games and developer TT Games have announced the details of the LEGO Star Wars Skywalker Saga Character Collection Season Pass, which contains 7 downloadable content packs with playable characters from across the Star Wars galaxy. So just to be clear, to get this Character Collection Pass and get all 7 of these DLC packs, you can buy the Character Collection Pass separately. We're not sure how much that's going to cost. I guess we'll find out when the game actually comes out. I'm guessing it's going to be about $10. Or you can just buy the deluxe edition of the game, which is $10 more than the normal edition. You can buy it physically or digitally, and you'll get access to this Character Collection Pass. You'll get access to pretty much everything we're going to be talking about in this video, with one exception. So what makes this Character Collection Pack so confusing is that they don't just give you everything all at once, so they're actually going to be staggering some of these packs across different dates up until May 4th of 2022. I have no idea why they're doing this. Clearly all of this stuff is done and ready to go for launch, but for whatever reason they just want to stagger the release dates, which is a little bit confusing, but we're going to be breaking it all down here, so hopefully you'll understand when you're actually going to be getting all of this content. Okay, let's get into it. So on April 5th, on launch day, you're going to have access to 2 of the 7 character packs. This is going to be the Mandalorian Season 1 pack and the Solo A Star Wars Story character packs. So these will be available if you have that character collection pass, or you're going to be able to buy these separately. Again, we don't know the prices of anything just yet. So the Mandalorian Season 1 character pack will include the Mandalorian character and a non-playable Grogu character. So this is going to be the companion character, which is a new feature of LEGO Star Wars The Skywalker Saga. I'm sure you can actually set him up as a companion to other characters as well. So I imagine, for example, you could play as Obi-Wan and have Grogu as your companion character. So yeah, you're going to get Mandalorian, you're going to get Grogu, you're going to get Greef Karga, you're going to get Cara Dune, IG-11, and Kuiil, I believe is how you pronounce that. So some of these characters I actually had to look up because I forgot who they were actually talking about. So that's going to be the Mandalorian Season 1 character pack. Next up, we have the Solo Star Wars Story character pack. So you're going to get young Han Solo, young Chewbacca, young Lando Calrissian, Kira, Tobias Beckett, and Invis Nest. So those are going to be the characters from Solo A Star Wars Story. So those 2 character packs will be included at launch, again, if you have the Season Pass, or you can buy them separately. So there's a couple more character packs that you can get at launch, but there's some stipulations on it. So we have the Classic Characters pack, which we've known about forever now. This will include the classic version of Luke Skywalker, Princess Leia, Han Solo, Darth Vader, and Lando Calrissian. And what I mean by classic is these will look basically like the original LEGO minifigures from like the late 90s. It's not referring to like the original LEGO Star Wars games. This is referring to like the original actual minifigures of these characters. The Classic Characters pack will be available for those who have early access from select retail partners, and will be available for everyone on April 19th who purchased the character collection or via standalone purchase. So essentially, this Classic Characters pack is not going to be available until April 19th for most people if you have the Season Pass, but there's some retailers who, if you pre-ordered from them, they'll just give you the Character Collection Pass right away on launch day. But for most people, you're going to have to wait until April 19th for this. Then we also have the Trooper pack, which includes the Death Trooper, Incinerator Trooper, Range Trooper, Imperial Shore Trooper, and the Mimban Stormtrooper. The Trooper pack will be available in early access for consumers who pre-order the digital version of the game, and available on May 4th for everyone who purchased the Season Pass, blah, blah, blah. So essentially, if you pre-order the digital version of this game, you're going to have access to this right at launch. But if you don't pre-order the digital version, you just buy the physical deluxe edition like I'm doing, you're not going to have access to this until May 4th. So that's a bit of a bummer. You basically have to wait a month. So essentially, just pre-ordering the game digitally gives you access to the Trooper Pack a month early, so that's something to kind of consider when you're choosing between a physical and digital version. So that's launch day on April 5th, so everyone will have access to the Mandalorian Season 1 pack and the Solo pack, and then if you pre-order from certain retailers, you can get the Classic Characters pack on launch day, and then the Trooper pack will be available if you pre-order the game digitally on launch day. Otherwise, it'll be available May 4th, and the Classic Characters pack will be available April 19th. So next up, on April 19th, we have Rogue One, a Star Wars story character pack. This will include Jyn Erso, Bodhi Rook, Cassian Andor, K2SO, Chirrut Imwe, Baze Malbu, and Director Krennic. So the Rogue One pack will be available for everyone on April 19th if you own the season pass. There's no way to get that earlier from any retailer or anything like that. Then lastly, we have May 4th on Star Wars Day. They're going to make available the Mandalorian Season 2 pack and the Star Wars The Bad Batch pack. So Season 2 pack for the Mandalorian will include Ahsoka Tano, Boba Fett, Bo-Katan, Fennec Shand, and Moff Gideon. So a lot of heavy hitters there. Mainly Ahsoka Tano, Boba Fett. People are going to be wanting those characters. Then lastly, we have the Star Wars The Bad Batch character pack, which will include Hunter, Wrecker, Tech, Crosshair, and Echo. So those will be available on May 4th, either through that character collection pass, or you can just buy them separately. Again, we don't know the prices for anything just yet. So one final thing we have not talked about in this video is the Classic Obi-Wan Kenobi, which you can see here. So he is going to be exclusive to buying the game digitally. So it doesn't matter if you pre-order the game or if you buy it later, but as long as you just buy the game digitally somehow from, either Xbox, PlayStation Store, Steam, something like that, you will get access to the Classic Obi-Wan character. So unfortunately, if you buy the game physically, you're basically out of luck with Classic Obi-Wan. I do not believe he's going to be available separately, at least not anywhere close to launch. So if you want to guarantee that you can get the Classic Obi-Wan character, you're going to have to buy the game digitally, unfortunately, because he is not included in the Classic Characters pack. Okay, so that is everything regarding the DLC of LEGO Star Wars The Skywalker Saga, at least going in at launch. Of course, they could always announce something later. So I would say if you want absolutely everything, buy the deluxe edition of the game digitally. If you do that, you will get access to everything by May 4th, including that Classic Obi-Wan character. Unfortunately, if you buy the deluxe edition physically, you will get everything except for that Classic Obi-Wan. So that's kind of something to think about if you want absolutely every character in the game. So if you add up everything in the character collection pack, all 7 packs, it's going to be a total of 38 characters if I counted correctly, 39 if you include Obi-Wan, and 40 if you include Grogu as a character, but I'm not really including him since he's just a companion character that's going to be following you around. But yeah, that's going to be it. So basically the dates to look out for are launch day, April 19th, and May the 4th. So yeah, that's going to do it for the DLC. Now, one last thing I do want to talk about in this video, this is older news now, but I never actually covered it here on this channel, was that on February 24th, TT Games did announce that LEGO Star Wars The Skywalker Saga went gold, and essentially what that means is the game has finished development, like the game is fully playable from start to finish. Now, of course, they may still be working on updates for the game or whatever for a day 1 patch, but in terms of like the base game, it is 100% done, so for those that are still saying this game's going to get delayed, it's not getting delayed anymore. The game is done at this point. It's kind of unfortunate they're spreading the DLC across all those different dates because it's clearly all ready for launch. But yeah, just know that the game has gone gold and that we are in good hands in terms of this game actually coming out on April 5th. But okay, that's going to do it for this video, so let me know what you think of the Character Collection DLC Season Pass. Are you going to be buying this Season Pass? Or maybe you're not interested in everything, maybe you just want to buy certain packs as they release. That's something that you can think about as well. We're not sure how much those are going to cost. I imagine they're going to be about $3 a piece if I had to guess, just based off of past LEGO games. I'm definitely going to be picking up the game digitally just so I can get access to that Classic Obi-Wan, because it doesn't look like he's going to be available in any other way. Also, let me know if there's any characters that you think are missing from some of these packs. Like, I know we have different packs for some of these movies and shows. Do you think there's a certain character that is missing that you'd want to see from those shows or movies? I'd be interested to see that in the comments below. Also, do you think we're going to be getting an Obi-Wan pack eventually? Because we do have the Obi-Wan Kenobi show coming up. It'd be really cool if they could add another pack for Obi-Wan, maybe that we could buy separately or something like that. I think that'd be really cool, but we'll have to see if TT Games actually continues development of DLC content on this game after launch, or if this is just going to be it, because as of right now, it looks like we're going to have the launch of the game, and then after May 4th, that's pretty much going to be it for this game, and they're just going to be full steam ahead on whatever the next LEGO game is, but again, we'll have to wait and see. We're not totally sure on that. So again, a link to this article will be in the description if you want to read it yourself. Like this video if you learned something new. Subscribe for more content like this. We're always covering the latest in LEGO games, as well as LEGO Star Wars The Skywalker Saga specifically. And comment if you have any questions as well. I know some of this can get confusing with all these release dates and pre-order bonuses, so hopefully I can clear some stuff up for you. Other than that, I'll see you guys next time here on Quick Break Games.